What's going on, guys? It is Lord of Lego here, and today Lego released the DV5, I don't know, it's like some James Bond car, okay? And so I am a huge fan of James Bond, and I was very happy to see that they released this car, but I will not be getting that. And as I saw on Instagram, and myself included, a lot of people are complaining that the set is lacking a James Bond minifigure. So that's why I have created my own custom James Bond figure. So, to start off with this figure, the hairpiece is just, this regular slicked back hairpiece. It's the Draco Malfoy hairpiece in black. I don't know where I got that from. I know it's a fairly common piece. They have it in a decent amount of sets. So, I think that fits James Bond a lot. I think that looks very good. But if you can't find that piece, another piece that I think works good is this hair piece right here. I can show you how that looks right now. You can see that's how it looks. I think that this looks better though, because Sean Connery's hair is a bit more slicked back in the movie than it is straight combed. So I think that this looks a lot better. But anyways, moving on to his torso. Now the head, sorry. Crap, I'm doing this out of order, but the head, sorry, is the Han Solo head, because I feel like that fits James Bond very well. He uses looks a lot like him with the wrinkles and the little thing underneath and the little line underneath his mouth, all those cool wrinkles. He also has this nice smiling face, which I think fits him very well. One thing I will say is that there is a brown eyebrows for this figure. And so the James Bond actually has black eyebrows and black hair, but that's the best I could do. Moving on though to the torso. Now this is what I was going on about earlier. This is a very hard to find torso. It came in one thing, and that was like this Harry Potter book. It was like some version of Harry Potter during 2010. So it was just a very uncommon torso. I think you can probably bricklink it, but I think it's supposed to be him during the wedding in episode 7, part 1 or something like that. Or it might be him in his robes or his night or gown robes or whatever during episode 4. I don't know what it's from, but it's just from that book, but I don't know what movie or anything, so I can't really give you specifics. Standard black legs, because, you don't need much, but this is the one detail that I want to show you, is this gun. So, who here remembers the Lone Ranger line? Yeah, that's what I thought, nobody. No one really bought any of those sets. It was very unsuccessful theme. And I don't blame people. I bought one or two of them. They weren't too great. And this set came with the awesome new pistol mold, which I think is the best yet for James Bond, as you can see. I think this is way better than this, fat, blocky looking pistol thing. This thing just looks like a freaking, looks like a flare gun. That's how big that is. It's just so big and fat. It doesn't look anything like a pistol. So I think that is the best you could do for a pistol if you can give it to James Bond. And so, yeah, there's one other accessory that I do have, okay? And this isn't the best, but if Lego were to make a James Bond, or I feel like this would have to be a must, is a martini glass. And you can already tell the piece I took it from is from the Harry Potter web from the Aragog's Forest. But it's the closest I could find to one of those small clear things. There's a little section in between there that makes it look like a martini glass in the bottom. So I think this looks like a martini glass in a way. I think if this were a bit smaller, it would look like the martini glass, but this is the smallest I could find. And hey, if you use the webs, it just adds more detail. It makes it look like there's something inside of it or something. I don't know. It works decently, I'd say. There's how it looks in a figure's hand. And if you could find that in a regular clear color, I'm sure they've made that before. just get that. And also, I forgot to show you some nice back torso printing right there. So, yeah, that pretty much concludes this James Bond figure. I hope you guys enjoyed this figure as much as I did. I really think this looks a lot like James Bond. Tell me in the comments if you plan on picking up the DB5 set or whatever. It's just the car, okay? Let's call it the James Bond car, okay? Tell me if you plan on picking up the car in the comments below. Make sure to tell your friends and family to like and subscribe. I will see you all in the next video. Peace out. Real quick, I know I ended the video already, but I just wanted to show you, I forgot to mention that this is the piece that I used to connect the martini glass. And I think that looks a lot like a martini glass, but that's the piece I used, okay? It's like, it came with extras. It's the thing that holds the Infinity Stones, but in clear. It came with like a few extras in the Whomping Willow set, and it's just, yeah, it holds a coral and stuff, so, a quill, not coral. Okay, see you all in the next video. Bye.